Remember the taste of McDonald's McSpaghetti? Or the unique experience of biting into a Pizza Hut taco pizza? These are just two of the 12 fast food legends we've lost forever. From the 1960s to the 1990s, fast food menus were a playground of creativity. We're about to take you on a journey through time, exploring dishes that once defined American dining but have now vanished from menus everywhere. Number 1. Jack in the Box Monster Tacos. Speaking of digging in, our first discontinued item might have you wishing you could sink your teeth into a true titan of tacos. Ever wonder why some menu items seem too good to last? The story of Jack in the Box's Monster Taco reveals how even the mightiest can fall from grace. Back in the 1970s, Jack in the Box introduced a taco that lived up to its monstrous name. This beast featured a large, crunchy shell packed with seasoned beef, melted American cheese, shredded lettuce, and taco sauce. It quickly became a fan favorite, offering a substantial meal for those with big appetites. Despite its popularity, the Monster Taco eventually disappeared from menus due to low sales and menu changes. But the legend lived on in the hearts of taco lovers everywhere. In response to fan demands, Jack in the Box briefly brought back the Monster Taco in 2013 and again in 2021. Number 2. McDonald's McSpaghetti. While Jack in the Box was beefing up its tacos, McDonald's was cooking up a completely different kind of fast food revolution. What happens when you mix golden arches with al dente noodles? The result was a menu item so unexpected, it makes you wonder, did Ronald McDonald secretly dream of being an Italian chef? In the late 1970s, McDonald's decided to take a bold leap into Italian cuisine with the introduction of McSpaghetti. Picture this: spaghetti noodles topped with a tomato-based meat sauce and cheese, all served under those famous golden arches. It was a brave attempt to diversify the menu and appeal to pasta lovers everywhere. Interestingly, McSpaghetti found its biggest fan base in the Philippines, where it resonated with local tastes. But globally, the dish struggled to find its footing. Despite its initial popularity in some regions, McSpaghetti was pulled from most markets by the early 1980s. The reasons? Poor sales and the logistical nightmare of serving pasta quickly in a fast food setting. Not exactly McDonald's forte. Number 3. Hardee's Frisco Burger. McDonald's wasn't the only chain pushing culinary boundaries. In the early 2000s, Hardee's introduced a burger that had people asking, is this fast food or gourmet? The Frisco Burger seemed poised to redefine the American classic, but its journey from menu star to memory is a tale of innovation, taste, and the fickle nature of fast food trends. What set the Frisco Burger apart was its unique grilled sourdough bread, a departure from the standard sesame seed bun. This quarter-pound beef patty was topped with melted Swiss cheese, crispy bacon, and fresh tomatoes, creating a flavor profile that was both familiar and exciting. It was part of Hardee's Thick Burger line, aimed at young, hungry males looking for larger, premium-quality burgers. Despite its initial popularity, the Frisco Burger couldn't stand the test of time. Low sales and Hardee's efforts to streamline their menu led to its discontinuation. But like many great ideas in fast food, elements of the Frisco Burger live on. Its gourmet twists and unique flavors can still be found in other Hardee's menu items, a testament to its lasting influence. Number 4. KFC BBQ Baked Beans. Speaking of lasting influence, KFC had a secret weapon that kept customers licking their fingers long after the chicken was gone. What side dish became so popular it rivaled the Colonel's famous recipe? The answer lies in an unexpected twist on a classic comfort food. In the 1970s, KFC introduced barbecue baked beans, a side dish that quickly became a fan favorite. These weren't your average baked beans. KFC's version was a flavorful combination of beans, barbecue sauce, brown sugar, and onions, often with bacon pieces mixed in. The result? A rich, smoky, and slightly sweet side that perfectly complemented the Colonel's crispy chicken. Throughout the 1980s, these beans were a staple on KFC's menu, winning over taste buds across America. But as with many beloved fast food items, their time was limited. Number 5. Pizza Hut Capapas. While some fast food legends fade away, others burst onto the scene with flavors that defy expectation. Ever wonder what would happen if a baked potato and a jalapeno popper had a love child? Pizza Hut did, and the result was a tongue-twisting treat that left customers begging for more. In the 1990s, Pizza Hut introduced papas, also known as sea papas. These bite-sized potato snacks were filled with cheese and jalapenos, creating a unique flavor combination that quickly became a hit. Imagine biting into a crispy potato exterior, only to be greeted by a gooey, spicy center. It was like a flavor explosion in your mouth. Papas were the perfect sidekick to Pizza Hut's main offerings. They appealed to customers looking for something a little different, a spicy kick to complement their pizza. But as with many fast food innovations, their time in the spotlight was limited. Despite their initial popularity, papas were eventually discontinued due to low sales. Number 6, McDonald's McDLT. Speaking of fast food innovations, McDonald's once faced a dilemma as old as burgers themselves. How do you keep the hot parts hot and the cool parts cool? Their solution was so unique, it sparked both excitement and controversy. Enter the McDLT, introduced in 1984 with a slogan that promised to keep the hot side hot and the cool side cool. What made the McDLT stand out wasn't just its quarter-pound beef patty or fresh toppings. It was the innovative packaging that had customers assembling their own burgers. The McDLT came in a two-part styrofoam container that kept the hot beef and bottom bun separate from the cool lettuce, tomato, and top bun until you were ready to eat. This novel approach to burger construction caught on quickly, but its popularity was short-lived. By 1991, the McDLT was off the menu. The culprit? Those same styrofoam containers that made it unique. As environmental concerns grew in the early 90s, the excess packaging became a liability rather than a selling point. But before we move on to number 7, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Number 7, Pizza Hut Sicilian Lasagna Pizza. While McDonald's grappled with packaging woes, another fast food giant was cooking up a different kind of culinary experiment. Ever wondered what happens when you can't decide between pizza and pasta? Pizza Hut had a wild idea that would make Italian grandmothers everywhere raise an eyebrow. In 2006, Pizza Hut introduced the Sicilian Lasagna Pizza, a bold fusion of two beloved Italian dishes. Picture this. A thick, rectangular Sicilian-style crust topped with layers of creamy ricotta cheese, ground beef, and marinara sauce. It was like someone took your favorite lasagna and decided to make it shareable. The idea behind this creation was simple, yet ambitious. Pizza Hut wanted to offer the comforting flavors of lasagna with the convenience of pizza. Number 8, Arbys Loaded Potato Bites. From pizza lasagna hybrids to pocket-sized flavor bombs, fast food chains have always pushed the envelope. But there's one discontinued item that still has fans dreaming of its return. What made Arbys Loaded Potato Bites so irresistible? And why can't we enjoy them anymore? Back in the early 2000s, Arbys introduced a side dish that quickly became a fan favorite. Loaded potato bites were crispy golden nuggets filled with a creamy mixture of potato, bacon, cheddar cheese, and chives. These bite-sized treats offered a delightful combination of textures and flavors that complemented Arbys' famous roast beef sandwiches perfectly. Customers loved the loaded potato bites for their rich taste and convenient size. They were the ideal snack for those who wanted the flavors of a loaded baked potato without the mess. But as we've seen with other beloved fast food items, popularity doesn't always guarantee longevity. Despite their initial success, Arbys eventually discontinued the loaded potato bites due to low sales. It's a reminder that in the fast-paced world of fast food, even tasty innovations can fall by the wayside. However, the memory of these cheesy, bacon-filled bites lives on. Number 9. KFC Little Bucket Parfaits. While Arbys potato bites are gone, another fast food giant found a way to serve up dessert in their iconic packaging. Remember those miniature KFC buckets filled with layers of sweet goodness? Back in the 1970s, KFC introduced Little Bucket Parfaits, a dessert that quickly became a fan favorite throughout the 1980s. These tiny treats were a delightful twist on KFC's famous bucket, featuring layers of graham cracker crust, creamy chocolate pudding, and whipped cream, all topped with chocolate sprinkles. It was the perfect sweet ending to a finger-lickin' good meal, and customers loved the convenient single-serving size. Despite their popularity, the Little Bucket Parfaits met an unexpected fate in 2012. KFC decided to discontinue these beloved desserts due to declining sales and a shift in focus towards their main menu items. The end of KFC's partnership with Sara Lee, the producer of the Parfets, also played a role in their demise. Number 10. Arbys onion petals. From sweet parfaits to savory sides, the fast food world is full of surprises. Remember when Arbys decided that regular onion rings just weren't exciting enough? They created a menu item so addictive, it made customers forget about curly fries for a while. In the 1990s, Arbys introduced onion petals, a unique twist on traditional onion rings that quickly became a fan favorite. These crispy delights were made from thinly sliced onions, breaded and fried to golden perfection. What set them apart was their distinctive shape and the perfect balance of sweetness and crunch. Onion petals weren't just another side dish. They were a flavor experience that had customers coming back for more. Despite their popularity, Arbys onion petals faced an unexpected fate. Around 2010, they disappeared from menus due to low sales, leaving fans disappointed and craving that unique taste. Even though they're gone, the memory of these crispy petals lives on. Some dedicated customers have even tried to recreate the magic at home, proving that sometimes the simplest innovations can leave the biggest impact on our fast food memories. Number 11. Hardee's roast beef sandwich. Sometimes the simplest menu items leave the biggest impact. But what happens when a fast food chain underestimates just how much customers love their roast beef? Get ready for a juicy story of customer devotion that brought a classic sandwich back from the brink of extinction. Back in the 1960s, Hardee's introduced a sandwich that would become a fast food legend, the roast beef sandwich. This simple yet satisfying creation featured thinly sliced, slow-cooked roast beef piled high on a sesame seed bun. Known for its tender texture and savory flavor, it quickly became a fan favorite. For decades, the Hardee's roast beef sandwich was a menu staple, offering a hearty alternative to typical fast food burgers. Some variations even included mayonnaise, lettuce, and tomato for added freshness. But then, the unthinkable happened. Hardee's briefly discontinued this beloved sandwich. Hardee's listened, bringing back the roast beef sandwich to the delight of fans everywhere. Number 12. Pizza Hut Taco Pizza. While Hardee's fans were saving their roast beef, Pizza Hut was cooking up a wild fusion. Ever wonder what would happen if Taco Tuesday crashed into Pizza Night? In the late 70s, Pizza Hut dared to answer that question with a creation that left taste buds confused and delighted. Enter the Taco Pizza, a culinary mashup that combined the best of both worlds. Picture this: a standard pizza crust topped with seasoned ground beef, refried beans, and shredded cheddar cheese. But it didn't stop there. Fresh lettuce and tomatoes were piled on top, with a dollop of sour cream and taco sauce to complete the Mexican-Italian fusion. This innovative offering quickly gained popularity throughout the 1980s. One customer raved, the taco pizza offered a fun and delicious way to enjoy two popular foods. It was a hit for those who couldn't decide between pizza and tacos, satisfying cravings for both in one unique dish. Despite its initial success, the taco pizza eventually disappeared from menus due to declining sales. But its legacy lives on. Pizza Hut has occasionally brought back this fusion favorite for limited runs, much to the delight of nostalgic fans who remember its unique flavor combination.